Hello everyone. Today I am going to teach you about the leadership in rural development. In this, in today's presentation, I will going to deal with about the concept of leadership, what are different theories and traits related to the leadership, and how this leadership development is very important in the extension education and extension services. So let's we start the today's presentation. First of all, I am going to define the leadership. Leadership is the process of guiding, influencing, and directing others toward the achieving a common goal. It involves mobilizing community participation and fostering effective working relationship. A good leader is not merely someone who holds a title, but someone who can inspire trust and commitment from their followers. Leadership requires continuous skill development and adaptation to changing the circumstances. Then what are the key concepts of the leadership? The major concepts which are related to the leadership development are the vision and motivation, integrity and trust, and alignment and effectiveness. If we talk about the vision and motivation, leadership involves setting a clear vision, inspiring and motivating individuals or group toward achieving a common goal. It includes influencing others, making strategic decisions, and ensuring that objectives what are going to be met effectively. Then integrity and trust. Leaders must demonstrate personal values and integrity, as followers are more likely to trust and be inspired by leaders who practice what they are preaching exactly. Then alignment and effectiveness. A leader's effectiveness is determined by their ability to align individual efforts with the overall mission of the organization to whom they are going to serve. Then what are the different leadership theory? Basically, three most important theories today I am going to discuss. As we all know about the Abraham Lincoln, Einstein's, Nelson Mandela, Mahatma Gandhi, Bill Gates, we all know about these things. And the people from different corners of the world are following these people. So these are the leaders, they are the true leaders. So when we are going to the how this leadership concept get evolved in due period of time, so first starting the trait theory came. This theory suggests that certain individuals naturally possess traits that make them effective leaders, such as intelligence, confidence, charisma, and decisiveness. In basically the dharma, in our concept dharma, just like dharma, we follow somebody, we motivated from somebody. Why? Because we heard about different stories about any personality that he has some kind of charisma or some kind of special ability, some kind of confidence level is there. So this theory are dealing with this kind of things. Then second is the great event theory. Theory deals with that extraordinary leadership qualities can emerge in response to significant crises or transformative events such as wars, economic turmoil, or social changes. For example, if you're taking about the example as like the Winston Churchill. Winston Churchill is, no one knows about the Winston Churchill before the World War II. But after the World War II, he came as the winner. He has as the hero of the World War II. So this is because there are certain crises are accumulated and appear on the surface in the world arena, and so Churchill come out as one of the example of great event theory. Then third one is the transformational leadership theory. This theory posits that leadership can be developed through the learning and experiencing, emphasizing, inspiring followers to achieve more than they initially thought. For example, in any companies in today's world, okay, so there are followers means employees of any company. So it is the main responsibility of that CEO that he has some special kind of characters, like he must be he must be role model to their employee, he must be motivating to their employee to gather to achieve the common goal, because they have to give the profit to their organization. So they effective and efficient, they had to produce effective and efficient output from their companies or organization. So he has to continuously motivating and promoting to their employee such that they can achieve the common goal of the organization in an effective manner. Then first one, this is the trait theory, identifies key leaders characteristic. The trait theory of leadership, prominent in earliest 20th century, and it analyzed the mental, physical, and social characteristics of leaders. It posits the leaders can enhance their success by developing key traits distinguish itself from the great man theory, which suggests leaders are born with the innate quality. Researchers like Allport identify thousands of words describe good leaders, categorize them into the cardinal, central, and secondary traits. Advocates of the trait theory believe leaders excel at self-presentation, possess sound psychological judgment, actively engage in social activity, are well-informed, and readily take the lead. This suggests that leaders' traits can be cultivated through learning self-awareness and proactive engagement. The main traits in this theory that can be, which are most commonly found in this kind of leaders are like intelligence. For example, we all know about the Albert Einstein, because words follow because we all know whether we are from the social science background or we are from the science background, we all know about the Einstein, and we are regularly motivating from that personality. Then self-confidence means self-confidence or emotional stability. These are the characters which are prominently found in this examples of this theory leaders. Then Stockdale leadership traits, it is comprehensive overview. Basically, Ralph Research compiled a list of traits commonly found in the successful leaders. These include physical and constitutional factors like height, weight, appearance, which can influence a person's success. Intelligence is a crucial enabling leaders to think scientifically and analyze problems effectively. Self-confidence is another key trait, fostering assurance among the followers. Then decisiveness is another trait which are found in this kind of peoples. It is essential for making tough choice, while emotionally stabilizing helps leaders control their emotions. Adaptability and flexibility enables leaders to think outside the box and adjust to changing situation. Courage and responsibility involve embracing challenges and take ownership of the mistake. Main physical factors which are going to consider in this kind of leadership are the height, weight, physique, health, and appearance. We all know about that proverb that the first impression is the last impression. This proverb is basically related to this kind of leadership trait. Then intelligence, which includes the think scientifically and analyze accurately. Then communication, trustworthiness, and vision in the leadership. Effective communication is the vital for interacting with leaders and team members. Leaders serve as a role model, providing guidance and technical skills. Trustworthiness is crucial for winning confidence and loyalty, fostering willing cooperation. Vision and foresight enables leaders to anticipate future trends and act accordingly. Actually, it is the main game of the communication between any leader and any communication. Although there is one important character that are inbuilt in leader side, that is the decision making in adverse conditions specifically. Empathy allows leader to understand others' perspective, predicting and understanding behavior. Motivation is the key for inspiring team members to perform their best. While these traits are suggestive, they commonly appear in successful leaders, guiding our understanding of leadership qualities. For example, what are the main key component of this communication is the art of communication. Means how any leaders and how any followers are going to communicate with the leaders, because both things are the important. That one side the followers are going to motivate, going to ask or going to motivate, going to follow their leaders, no? And second time, the leaders also has to know about the attitude or behavioral component, about the thinking ideology of the followers also. So the communication from this is the art of communication, that how the team members and leaders are well known from each others. Then second one is the trustworthiness. It is the ability to win confidence and loyalty. Trustworthiness means the credibility. Trustworthy means credibility, means how and up to what level the leaders are credible to the followers, and that extent they are believing to each other. Then vision, it is ability to foresee the future and visualize the trend. Basically, it is the ability to analyze their past and trends and predict the future. It is the very important characters which are also found in many leaders. So they are very successfully lead their team members, and due to this ability, many team members because show the path of their team members, and team members get better success in their life. So they follow these leaders. The great man theory are the leaders born or made. Basically, the great man theory of leadership suggests that individuals are born with inherent characteristics that make them skilled leaders. This perspective posits that leaders are born, not made. Assume authority when their leadership traits are needed. The theory gained popularity in 19th century, drawing from the mythology of the famous leaders like Abraham Lincoln and Mahatma Gandhi. Historian Thomas Carlyle stated that history of the words is the biography of the great man only. So these are the actual evaluation of the this theory, and these are the example of this theory. Basically, as we all know about the Abraham Lincoln, Mahatma Gandhi, Martin Luther King, and Nelson Mandela. We all know about them, that Abraham Lincoln led the US through the civil law. They lead the US in the civil war. Martin Luther King, who fought for the civil right in 1960s, and Mahatma Gandhi, who has the very, very significant contribution in the Indian independence movement. Then last one is the transformer leadership theory. It inspiring innovation and growth. Basically, we have to correlate this kind of leadership in the today's organizational structure, or today's when we are dealing in the extension to the farmers or to our client. We have to we can very easily correlate with this kind of leadership theory. So transformational leadership is a style that focused on inspiring and motivating employees to innovate and drive organizational success. Leaders empower employees to make decisions, encourage credibility, creativity, and foster an environment where team members are motivated to contribute to the organization's vision, or they are helping to achieve the goals of that organization in a cumulative efforts. This approach is often associated with the long-term growth, organizational change. Transformational leaders emphasize adaptability, personal development, and collective commitment to the shared goals. They are dedicated to the organization's missions and help employees succeed by the evolving business process to remain competitive and aligned with the company objective. So these are the 4 steps. The 4 I's of transformational leadership are: the first one is the idealized influence, means purpose driven. Role model means leader have to behave as a role model for their employees, such that the employees can be motivated from that. They can follow the behavior pattern, follow the decisions of that person or that leaders. Second I stand for the inspirational motivation, means inspiring the followers. Third one is the individualized consideration, means people driven, genuine concern for the need of followers. So it means the organization head or leader has to know about what are the need of the followers, or what are the need of the employee, or what are the need of the farmers. As extension, we have to know about what are the need of the farmers. When only we know about the needs of the farmer, then only we can plan as per their needs and interest of the farmers. And when we plan such kind of programs which are really concerned about the needs and interest of the farmers, then only it is high probability to get better success of the implementation of that program, and we can get the better output of the implementation with the implementation of this kind of plan. And last one, this I stand with the intellectual stimulation. It means innovation challenges followers to be innovative and creative. It means we have to modify their followers means farmers, to be innovative and be creative as for their problem what we are facing in their local context. Okay, so they can resolve their issue in a local way with the proper innovation and creativity. One important component of today's lecture is what are the different important quality which is related to the good leader. It involves the integrity, trust, perseverance, willing to listen, honesty, trustworthiness, integrity, vision, enthusiasm, discipline, and analytical skills, resilience. So we will deal with one by one. So first one is the trustworthiness and integrity. A leader must be honest and live a life beyond reproach. Integrity builds credibility and people are most likely to follow someone they respect. Then second one is the vision and enthusiasm. Effective leaders inspire and engage their followers with a clear sense of purpose. They set ambitious but achievable goals and maintain high energy levels to keep their team members regularly motivated. Then discipline and analytical skills. Leader must be logical, organized, and capable of making sound decision especially in adverse situation. For making this sound decision, the leaders has to proper knowledge about the current situation. They have proper analysis about the current situation. Then only they know then how they can resolve the issue of their farmers or their followers in a better way. Then resilience and composure. Effective leaders require maintaining calmness and persistence in challenging situation. A great leader does not panic under the pressures, but remain steadfast and focused about the current situation or that critical situation. Then only he can, because when he stand in that critical situation, then it provide a kind of motivation to their followers. Then if that person can stand, then they may also be stand. Next point is the leadership. What are the different leadership style? Basically, there are three type of leadership style. First one is the autocratic, second is the participative or democratic, and third one is the delegative or laissez-faire. Basically, in autocratic styles of leadership, the leader make decision independently and expect followers to comply that decision. They have in this style of leadership, followers just only follow the decision which are made by the leaders. Second one is the participative or democratic. In authoritarian or autocratic kind of styles of decision making, basically decision making is a top down approach. At one end, the leader make the decisions, and at other end, the followers or farmers or the followers of that leaders, they just only follow the decision. They're just implementing the decision. In this type of this style of decision, the speed of decision making is very fast, because one person has to take decision, so the speed is very fast for the taking the decision, but quality of that decision may vary. Okay. The second one is the democratic. In this type of decision making, the decision making is done with the proper participation of all the followers and although the leaders also. In this case, the leaders facilitate the decision making process, and all the followers, they give their opinions about any related issue or any related to problem, and then only the one is the with their all the voting, what they find the best one decisions or resolution of any problem, they all have to follow that thing. Last one is the laissez-faire or delegative. The leaders allow employee to make a decision while remaining accountable for the outcome. In this decision, the whole the decision making process is now done by that only the followers by only. However, there is no more significant role of the leaders in the decision making, but one important thing is that whatever the outcome come from that decision, Valina, responsibility is taken by the leaders. So today, up to this time, we have dealt with what are the different traits, what is the leadership, what are the different traits which are involved in the development of leaders. Now, what is the very important question is that what are the different core competencies, and what are the different methods through which we can develop the leadership qualities among the farmers or among the followers. So first one thing is what are the different core competencies which should be in the leadership. As per the National Impact Study of Leadership Development in the extension, these identify 13 core leadership competencies, including the problem solving, project management, team formation, communication, teaching, proficiency, and financial literacy. Second was what are the different educational methods that through which we can develop the leadership qualities among the individual. So leadership development in extension program is achieved through various educational methods, including training, workshop, practical engagement in community, problem solving methodologies, case studies, mentorship programs, and structured experiential learning activities. During the development of leadership among the concerned person or among the individual or among the members of society, there are a lot of challenges what we are facing during this development process. Then first one is the policy gap. It means the lack of clear policies and definition lead to inconsistency in the training approaches. Second one is the transactional focus, emphasis on the transactional rather than transformational leadership skill limit long-term impact. Then third one is the inadequate focus on change management, diversity and conflict resolution, which are essential in today's complex environment. And last one is the regional variability in the leadership training, because the issues and problems are vary from region to region. So the problem of same allocation of resources or existence of resources also geographically distributed, because distribution of the resources are very uneven distribution. So problems and challenges are varying in nature from one community to other community. So for just a single program for the leadership development is not necessarily that can be useful for the farmers or followers of the individuals of the other society. So for each program we have to deal with the on the individual and local basis. Then what is the role of extension service? Extension service can be act in three ways. First one is the bridging the knowledge gap. Extension service play a crucial role in the leadership development by providing training, resources and guidance to aspiring the leaders. The focus should be on enhancing understanding and application of leadership concept rather than just to teach them what is the leadership. Okay. Second one is the empowering diverse group, encouraging inclusive and participatory leadership model, means democratic kind of leadership development is very important, so that the group or individual or society can be feel empowered themselves and can be take a better and good quality decisions among themselves for their problems what they are facing. Then aligning with the societal needs, aligning leadership training with societal needs and emerging challenges to ensure relevance and sustainability. These are the three main important roles of extension service. Though finally, as a conclusion of today's lecture, leadership is an evolving and dynamic process that requires continuous learning and practice. Continuous learning means leaders should always has to learn new things. They have to be innovative kind of things. What are the different new technology existing in the society at the research station, what that may be beneficial for the target audience of farmers. So they have to be up to date their knowledge at each level. And farmers also, to whom we are going to develop the leadership development ethics. So they also have to always up to date in their knowledge. Leadership development programs, particularly in external service, must be addressed policy gap, focus on transformational leadership to cultivate competent and inspiring leaders for the future. Strong leadership ensures that organizations, communities and societies thrive, creating a better future for all. Thank you.